Now I'm just thinking out loud, but I think people, humans, adults should have a filtration process for their feelings, emotions, and thoughts, right? Everything should have a process in this world. Like digestion has a process. When you eat food, your body go through steps to break things down. When you put your clothes in the washing machines, it's different steps into the cleansing process. When they clean your water so you can have clean water, there's a process. But with thinking, people take the first thought and they just act on it. And I get it. Your feelings are valid. All feelings are valid. But every feeling shouldn't be acted upon, right? Now, people think it's a luxury to wake up and do whatever they want and whatever they feel. And to a sense, I get what people mean when they say that. But when it comes to the thought process, you don't want to just do whatever you feel and whatever you want to do. Because sometimes that ain't the right thing to be doing, right? So if you only go off your feelings, you're going to be a slave to your feelings. That means if you only do what you feel and you only do what you want, you only going to go to the gym when you feel like it. And when you don't feel like going to the gym, you're not going to go. If you feel like breaking up with your person, or you feel like this person ain't the one, you feel like this job ain't the one, you're going to say, all right, I'm quitting in 2 weeks. I'm putting my 2 weeks notice in. Now, ain't nothing wrong with these decisions if you didn't underwent a type of filtration process that helps you make the best decision for your time. People wake up and they feel a feeling and they think because they felt it that they gotta act on it. Man, why am I feeling like this? I would never feel like my partner is cheating on me if they wasn't doing it. I would never feel like this job ain't the one if it was the one. I would never feel like this or that. Sometimes you gotta pause, think about what you're feeling, inquire with yourself, why am I feeling this? What did I do leading up to this? If I act on this, what will be my result? And does this get me to the destination that I ultimately want? People ain't going through them steps. They feel a feeling and then they do stupid shit. It need to be a filtration process. Imagine if your water cleansing that you drunk every day, the cleansing to that water, they sat it in a process, stirred it up, and was like it's clean. You wouldn't want to drink that water. It'll be dirty. It'll have bacteria, metals, dirt, all type of shit in it. If you put your clothes in the washing machine and that shit sprayed water on your clothes and was like done, your clothes wouldn't be clean. So why do you think the first step to your thoughts and getting to whatever desired reality you want is laid upon the first decision and the first feeling that come to your mind? It ain't, and it don't make sense. So again, I'm just thinking out loud. If I was a person that was trying to develop a life that I want and that I feel like is perfect for me and that fits me, when I make a decision, I need to make sure that I go through the steps to make sure it was the best possible decision. And I get it, every day ain't gonna be, robotic like that. It ain't being a robot. It's just making sure that you executing the things that you say you want. Because it's people that wake up every day, let's say alcoholic purposes. It's people that don't want to be alcoholics, but they reacting instead of responding to their world. So they have a bad day at work and they like, all right, I'm drinking. Instead of being like, all right, why am I getting the urge to want to drink? What happened to make me think like this? Oh, it was this. And, I had a hard day at work. Okay, if I drink, what's going to happen? I'm going to feel good for an hour and a half. Then later, I'm going to eat some food that's going to make me gain weight. I'm going to have a pounding headache from dehydration, and I'm not going to get great sleep. All right, do I want to do this? If the answer is yes, okay, the answer is yes for you. If the answer is no, then maybe you need to try to do something different. And it's not going to be easy to break that habit or whatever it is, because that's just how it goes. You done created a mountain of habits, and you gotta start the same way you started making the habits, brick by brick, pebble by pebble, snowball by snowball, until you get an avalanche of something that you don't want, or an avalanche of something that you do want. I hope this don't go over y'all heads. I'm just thinking out loud, but I think we need more of a filtration process when it comes to our thoughts. Just because you felt like this person was the one, don't mean they the one. Just because you felt like this person ain't the one, don't mean that they're not the one. But you got to go through the steps and the processes first, and stop going off your first thought. And sometimes stop going off your second thought. Get all the way through the process, man. Go all the way through the process. Everything got a process. Babies ain't born in the first month, and if they do, that's not good. Your food ain't digesting in 1 second. If it does, that's not good. Your clothes not washing in one little spray of water. If it does, your clothes wouldn't be clean. So your body and your thoughts, everything in the world is connected as one. So if everything got a process, that means everything got a process. Just thinking out loud.